Prepper Basics, Hurricane Season 2017. This is Throttle Up Prepper. Prepper Basics, it is Hurricane Season 2017, people. This is Throttle Up Prepper. I'm your host, Jeff. Please, if you're not a subscriber already, please hit the subscribe button and join the family. And make sure you get notified every single time we put out a video. Currently every Monday and Thursday with some random smatterings here and there. We also have a great website. Would love for you to stop by, check out the blog, and some of the other goodies that we have for you there. It's simply throttleupprepper.com. Now listen, if you live in the United States anywhere along the East Coast, from the Florida Keys to Maine, on the Gulf Coast, if you're in the Caribbean, I'm jealous, but not really this time of the year. Now is the time, not to panic, but to prepare. This is now June 5th. Monday, as I'm recording this, 4 days into this hurricane season, and NOAA predicts, and we're not talking the guy with the animals 2x2 in the ark, we're talking the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, are calling for above average season, 12 to 17 named storms, with, I believe, they're calling for 9 major ones. So chances are we're going to see us a little action this year. And years of living in Florida taught me a few things about prepping for hurricanes. Number one, yes, FEMA, our buddies at the Federal Emergency Management Administration, will be there to help. The question is, how long are you willing to wait and stand in line in 98 degrees and 100% humidity in a line full of angry, agitated, hot, distraught people to wait for water to be handed out? That's nuts. Don't do it. Prepare now. It's a little different preparing for a hurricane type of natural disaster than it is a lot of other things. But some of the basics are still the same. You got to have water on hand. At least 1 gallon of water per person per day. And don't forget your pets. For at least a week. Minimum of a week. Have enough food on hand and a way to prepare it. Gas grill, that's great. In case gas lines are disrupted, make sure it's propane or have charcoal. Just have some way to eat something of nutritious value. Make sure you've got light. Make sure you've got insect repellent, because you're going to be probably spending a lot of time outdoors. Nowadays, especially in Florida, post-Hurricane Andrew, the building codes are much, much better. We built a home in Florida post-Andrew, and those things are built like a bank. But you can still lose a roof or part of a roof. So make sure you have tarps and rope and bungee cords and ways to secure that, because when those bands come around again, as they often do, you're going to get whipped over and over in a hurricane situation. You got to have shelter. So water, food, a way to repair a roof or a makeshift shelter, not necessarily going to bug out, but hey, you know what? If it's coming your way and you have friends or family that live inland a little more, not in a flood zone, not in a direct path, have a plan, an emergency plan ahead of time. Where are you going to go? Where are you going to stay? Can you stay in a hotel or a motel outside of the direct impact area? I did that once and made the wrong choice. And in Hurricane Charlie, I ended up right smack dab getting hit by the eye. Obviously, we were okay. It was a crazy, crazy night. But it just goes to show you, you never know. But you have to have a plan. Have an emergency communications plan. What if cell phones are out or overloaded? How are you going to let people know that you love and care for you, that you're okay? And also, medication. Make sure you're not running down your last 2 pills right before a storm comes for something that you need to stay alive. At least a week. That's crazy. You should have a lot more than that. But at least a minimum. Have things on hand like extra ponchos and just stuff like that. Flashlights, candles, a way to light the candles, batteries. Now's the time to check. It's a long way to November 30th. Not time to panic, but time to prepare. Listen, I always tell you, it is time to prepare for no matter what comes our way. Until next time, God bless.